Hey everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Ash and today I'm doing a review for Baldo, the Guardian Owls on Xbox. Now this was originally released on the 27th of the 8th 2021 and it's developed and published by Naps Team SNC, and I was lucky enough to get a copy of this to do a video review, so big thank you to them for that. Now Baldo, I really liked the look of this game. It appealed to me when I first saw it announced, the trailers and stuff like that. It is an absolutely stunning game right off the bat. It is for like an indie RPG. It is absolutely stunning. Like I say, it hits you with the Ghibli anime vibes with a beautiful soundtrack. Like I say, that it's got everything going for it in looks and sounds. Now the game itself is basically you've got a journey through a magical land teeming with mysteries to unravel. So this game you play as Baldo, and you've basically it's your sort of generic RPG fare. You first start out the game like helping your granddad find this sort of secret treasure, and then before you go into the mines to do that, you go into the village to help someone who's lost their chickens, and they send you into a cave. And you go into a cave, you fall through, and you do a little puzzle, and then you end up with this magical flute, basically, which plays these like mythical owl songs. It sounds really silly, but it makes more sense when you play it, basically. And then that's where the game basically starts up properly. So this game is a single player RPG, and you've got like an open world game to sort of traverse through, which is really cool. Um, there's a variety of different areas, and like I say, they all look absolutely fantastic. There's dungeons, there's combat, there's puzzles, there's everything you would expect in sort of a classic RPG. Now, the game itself isn't perfect. Like I say, it's got fantastic art style, it's got fantastic graphics, it's got great like soundtrack background music. There's no physical voice acting sort of in the game. It's all sort of like old school Zelda where it's just text and sort of grunts and stuff like that. Some of them aren't bad, some of them are a bit iffy. There's a wide variety of cool characters to meet, which is great. And like I say, there's cool puzzles as well, although a lot of them do sort of end up just being pushing and boxes around into certain places to block certain things, smashing pots to find things and stuff like that. Some of them are pretty generic and quite not repetitive as such, but the style in which you complete them feels slightly repetitive. So they're not all the exact same puzzle, but you seem to do a lot of the same things. Now, there's loads of different places. Like I say, there's cool enemies to fight, loads of cool sort of areas to visit, different towns. There's loads of collectible like weapons and stuff like that, so you can sort of get stronger, you get better weapons, so you can do more damage, take on bigger enemies and stuff like that. And the dungeons are very unique as well. I did like them, they are pretty cool. However, the game doesn't really give you any sort of instruction of what you're doing in these dungeons. Like the first dungeon I got into, it's like in this like lost pirate ship, and it looks great. You're on this pirate ship that's in a cave that's been lost for years, and there's like kraken tentacles attacking you and stuff, which is really fantastic. It looked awesome. But once you did that, I was like got stuck for ages trying to figure out where exactly I was supposed to go in all of the rooms, and I was running backwards and forwards and stuff like that. It isn't super clear, and that is the big downside to the game. Now they have included a update which has an assist mode, and it gives you more health, like your health recharges slowly, and it gives you some more clues, but it isn't as helpful as it could be. But overall, like I say, it's not the longest of games. Like I say, you will get through it in a lot shorter time than sort of Final Fantasy or something like that. But apparently, this game was made by two people. I was reading online, so that is amazing. They have made something like a masterpiece for two people. Like I say, that the art style, like I say, it takes inspiration clearly from sort of anime, that Studio Ghibli, sort of the Ni no Kuni style, and it looks absolutely fantastic. And if you like Zelda games, this is probably going to be more to your taste. If you like the old school sort of Zeldas, the way that works, then you'll probably really enjoy it. There are some bugs in the game. Since it came out, they have patched it up, so there are less bugs, but there are still a few sort of niggling bugs here and there that do spoil it a little bit. And like I say, the lack of sort of tutorial and direction in some points can leave you a bit lost, and you seem to waste a lot of time walking around like aimlessly blind, wondering what you're supposed to do, basically. But like I say, you're going to get about 50 hours worth out of the game to complete it. It's got a great ending, so it is worth playing it all the way to the end. But like I say, you've just got to get through the sort of niggling issues with it. They're not game ending, but like I say, there's just a few things that could be patched out in future, or if they ever make a sequel to it. Because I'd love to see a sequel. Like I say, it's a cool setting, and I'd love to see them build upon it. But like I say, if they can take the best bits from this and scrap some of the worst bits to make a better game, then I think they're onto a winner there. But that's that for this video. So like I say, if you've enjoyed this video, please hit like, please hit subscribe. This game is available right now on Xbox and Xbox Series X and S. It's Xbox One X enhanced with 4K and HDR10, and it's priced at £20.99. Now, the game is available on other platforms as well as Steam, and I highly recommend checking it out if you do like your old school RPGs. But obviously, at that higher price, you've got to enjoy the sort of more harder sort of RPG style of gameplay from sort of like the PS1 era, I would think, to get a huge amount of enjoyment out of this all the way to the end. But that's it for this video, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you soon for more content. Bye for now.